following is feature presentation of the Replay Sports Channel, home for the great games. Today starts round 2 of the WFL 2021 playoffs, the Divisional Round. And we have a Saturday doubleheader for you in store today. Our first game live from Toronto, where it is a frigid 14 degrees here at BMO Field, where the Tampa Bay Bandits, fresh off their defeat of the New York Generals last week in the wild card playoffs, take on the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, the Toronto Hitmen. Hi everybody, this is Glenn Walker, play-by-play man, your host for the WFL as we move into the Divisional Round. Interesting note last week, all 4 home teams won. That's a rare occurrence, hadn't happened in the last 2 seasons. We'll see if that repeats itself again here in the Divisional Round. After we complete the Tampa Bay-Toronto game here in the early slot, we go out west, where the Las Vegas Outlaws will play host to the Memphis Express. And then tomorrow, the London Knights take on the Orlando Apollos, and Oakland travels to St. Louis to take on the Stars. So getting ready to take you down to the field for what should be a very exciting game. It's going to be very cold, 14 degrees, probably one of the coldest recorded temperatures that we've had in the WFL in the over 40s seasons that we've had in WFL football. Tampa Bay won the toss. They've elected to receive. And Matt Gay, the kicker, prepares to kick off for Toronto. Not a lot of wind, despite the cold temperature here in Toronto. Gay puts toe to leather, and we're underway. Ham's going to take a very short kickoff and bring it out to the Tampa Bay 27. Let's go ahead and give that Tampa Bay offensive lineup to you, led by Tom Brady. What can you say that hasn't been said about Brady this season? Led the league in quarterback rating. He is a finalist for Offensive Player of the Year. At running back, Leonard Fournette again will be seeing a majority of the carries today. Mike Davis still questionable with a hamstring injury. Fullback will be C.J. Ham. Wide receivers, Cooper Kupp and Calvin Ridley. Tight end will be Tyler Higbee. Offensive lineman, Tristan Wirfs, all-star left tackle. Tyre Phillips at left guard. Center will be Ryan Jensen. John Feliciano at right guard. And at right tackle will be Robert Hunt. 1st and 10, ball at the Tampa Bay 27. Tampa Bay in their visiting white uniforms, silver pants, red numerals, and silver helmets. They're moving left to right across your screen. Pitch right to Fournette on 1st down. He gets to the 30, finally stopped at the 32 by Guy, so it brings up 2nd and 5. Let's take a look at that Toronto defense. Defense that had its struggles on the most part, but they're ranked number 2 against the run and number 2 against the pass and 19th against the run. So at defensive end, Khalid Kareem. The defensive tackles are Dexter Lawrence and Lawrence Guy. Yatur Gross-Matos will be at the right defensive end. Middle linebacker will be Nick Kwiatkowski. He'll be surrounded by Deion Jones and Zadarius Smith. Smith with 10 sacks this season. He'll be heading to the All-Star Selection Show a little bit later. Xavier Howard, a nominee for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in interceptions. Marcus May, deep safety. Kendall Fuller at cornerback, and Adrian Amos at the other safety. 2nd and 5, Tampa Bay ball placed at the Tampa Bay 32. We're just underway. Brady up under center. Play action. Flag on the play. Pass is deflected, intended for Ridley. And we'll see our first appearance of referee Ronald Torbert. And the call goes against Tampa Bay. It's offensive holding. Ball be brought back 10 yards to the Tampa Bay 22, 2nd and 15. Earlier meeting this season, Toronto edged Tampa Bay back in Week 6, 27-24. It was a Zerline 45-yard game-winning field goal with no time left that won the game for Toronto at Raymond James Stadium. This time Brady will move into the pistol formation. Fournette's the lone running back. 2nd and 15. Three wide receivers set. Brady, plenty of time, fires over the middle to Cup at the 30. Finally brought down by Fuller at the Tampa Bay 33. It'll be a short, manageable 3rd and 4 for Tampa Bay. Third all-time meeting postseason between these two teams. They both won once. Tampa Bay blanked Toronto in the wild card round 28-0 back in 2015. Toronto edged Tampa Bay at Raymond James 25-23 in the Eastern Conference Championship game back in 2018. First time the two teams have met postseason in this series at Toronto. Empty backfield behind Brady. Back to pass. Fades to his right, throws to Ridley, incomplete, nearly picked off by a Toronto defender. So that'll be a 3 and out for Tampa Bay to start as the offensive unit heads back to the warmth of the sidelines. Again, very cold. Kickoff temperature 14 degrees. Back to punt for Tampa Bay will be J.K. Scott. Erickson will be the returner for Toronto. Erickson at his own 30. Good kick by Scott. Erickson's going to call for the fair catch near the 18-yard line, and that's where Toronto will get started. Toronto is led by nominee for Rookie of the Year, Justin Herbert. 318 for 484, 3,116 yards, 25 touchdowns, and just 5 interceptions on the year for the former Oregon Duck. At running back, Melvin Gordon will get the call. Devontae Booker will be the other running back. Wide receivers, A.J. Brown and the dangerous Cole Beasley. Tight end will be Robert Tonyan. At left tackle, Ryan Ramczyk. Left guard, Dalton Risner. Center, Mitch Morse. Right guard, Quentin Spain. And at right tackle, Darrell Williams. 1st and 10, Toronto. All black uniforms. Black jerseys, black pants, black helmets with the white numerals. Moving right to left across your screen. I formation behind Herbert here in the Eastern Divisional game. Hand off to Gordon, off tackle right. He's going to get to about the 22. Ebukam with the stop. Gain of 4 brings up 2nd and 6. Take a look at that high-ranked Tampa Bay defense. 7th overall, 6th against the pass, 7th against the run. At left defensive end, Nick Bosa. The tackles are Ndamukong Suh and B.J. Hill, right defensive end Cameron Jordan. Middle linebacker, Eric Kendricks. He'll be surrounded by Samson Ebukam, who just made the tackle, and Shaquille Barrett. Your defensive backs, Kenny Moore II, Quadre Diggs, Trey Boston, and Byron Jones. 2nd and 6, 13:09 to go here. First quarter, no score. Tampa Bay went 3 and out on their first drive. Toronto now with their first possession. Herbert shifts to the pistol. In trouble. Flush from the pocket. He's close to picking up the first down. Gain of 6 yards. They're going to mark him shy of the first down. I thought he got it. But the referee, Ronald Torbert and crew, says he didn't. Brings up 3rd and inches. Normally this would be the easy call for Frank Gore to come in, but because of his neck injury, he will not be dressed in uniform today. So it will be up to Melvin Gordon to possibly pick up this first down. Big package in for Toronto. Man in motion right. Gordon gets the handoff across the line, first down. Tackled by Ebukam at the 30. Despite the cold temperatures here, we have a good crowd. Predominantly for Toronto, I would imagine. Again, 14 degrees. Probably one of the coldest game time temperatures we've had in the WFL. Fresh set of downs for Toronto. Thank you for joining us on our broadcast. Feel free to leave your comments and suggestions here as Gordon takes the screen, gets out to about the 35. Kendricks with a tackle at 37. Gordon is a dangerous man on those screens and flats. On the year rushing, 149 carries, 693 yards, 5 touchdowns. 2nd and 3. Herbert under center, back to pass. Completes it to Tanyan near midfield. And another first down as Diggs pulls down Tanyan at the Toronto 49. Coming up on 10 minutes left in the first quarter, no score. Toronto shifts to the I formation. Gordon the deep back. Oh, there miscommunication there. Herbert ends up with the ball. And Barrett with the tackle 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage. And looking on the replay there, looked like it was going to be a handoff to Gordon, and Gordon was not expecting it. So Herbert had to eat it. No fumble. They maintain possession. But it brings up 2nd and 11. So far, just the first mistake I've seen in this Toronto offense. They are led by Ryan Didwitty, his first year as head coach, former CFL quarterback. This is his first year with Toronto. Leads them to the number 1 seed, an 11-3 record to get that home field advantage. He is going against Byron Leftwich. And if you're familiar, if you remember from last week's game, Leftwich took over late in the season for the fired Urban Meyer. Two tight end setup now for Toronto. Herbert with time. Looks over the middle for Tanyan, but he cannot come up with it. Jumped up, leaped for it, couldn't come up with it, just out of reach. Brings up 3rd and 11 for the Hitmen. Under 9 minutes to go here, quarter number 1 of the Divisional Round Eastern Playoff. Empty backfield behind Herbert. Back to pass, looking to go long, completes it to Beasley inside the 40. Finally brought down at the 36. Whitehead with the tackle. Big play for Toronto there. Herbert drifted right to avoid the rush, and Beasley open. Beasley on the season, 82 receptions, 835 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Back to the I formation for Toronto. First drive, and they are penetrating Tampa Bay territory. Handoff to Gordon, off tackle right, gets near the 32, taken down by Diggs at the 31. Gain of 3 yards, brings up 2nd and 7. Near the 8-minute mark of the first quarter. Toronto's run offense averaged about 102 yards a game, put them in the top 10 of the WFL this most recent season. Gordon again, the deep back. He'll get the rock. Goes up the middle, stopped near the line of scrimmage. The referee says he did gain a yard, so it'll bring up 3rd and 6 for Toronto. Again, very little wind to speak of here at BMO Field, but it is very cold. from the shotgun. Herbert has time, completes it to Beasley for the first down inside the 25. Whitehead with the tackle at the Tampa Bay 22. We're past the halfway point of the first quarter. 12th play of the drive coming up for Toronto. They have consumed nearly 6.5 minutes on their first drive of the ball game. And that Tampa defense is starting to get tired. I formation back in for Toronto. Gordon, the deep back. Gets the carry. 5th carry of the day. Gets to about the 19. Spun down by Moore. It's a gain of 3 yards. Brings up 2nd and 7. Back to the pistol. Herbert floats a screen out to Gordon. He's at the 10. Hammered by Whitehead at the 7. Brings up 1st and goal, Toronto. What a statement Toronto's making on this opening drive of the game. The give to Gordon. He's going to sweep left and into the end zone for a touchdown. On the season, Toronto scored 16 rushing touchdowns, putting them 3rd in the league. And they go up 6-0 here on Gordon's 7-yard touchdown run. Caps off a 14-play, 82-yard drive that consumed over 8.5 minutes. Point after attempt by Zerline is good. And Toronto takes the early lead here, 7-0, with 4:37 left to go here in the first quarter. Melvin Gordon, if you remember a couple of years ago, contract dispute with Toronto, did end up getting that negotiated, and he's backing it up now with producing here on the field in their first postseason game in over 2 years. Their last appearance was in 2019, where they lost the Eastern Wildcard game versus the eventual Pantheon Bowl champion, the Philadelphia Blitz. Set to kick off once again, Harris is the deep man for Tampa Bay. It's a short kick. Harris is going to take it from his own 10. Good return. Brings it out to the Tampa Bay 36. 4.5 minutes to go. Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Bandits offense come out once again. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Defense on the sideline needs a much-needed rest. I formation behind Brady. Fournette is the deep back. Hand off to Fournette. He's going to get a couple. Guy with a stop at the 38. One of Tampa Bay offense's worst kept secret is their problems running the ball. They were dead last this season in rushing, averaging 85 yards a game, just 8 rushing touchdowns. Interim head coach Byron Leftwich talked about having to face the 19th ranked Toronto Hitmen's run defense, and that this would probably give Tampa Bay an opportunity to improve on that running game. Brings up 2nd and 8. Fournette from LSU up the middle. Whipped down by Gross Matos at the 44. Gain of 6 brings up 3rd and 2 for Tampa Bay. They'll clear out the backfield on 3rd and 2. Brady calling the signals. Back to pass. Completes it to Cup at midfield. Brought down immediately by Poole. It's a first down. Ball be placed at the Toronto 49. Under 3 minutes to go here, first quarter. Tampa Bay trailing on the road, 7-0. Fournette back in the game in the I formation. He'll get the call. Sweep right. Pushes into the middle of the line there. Gets away from one tackler. Finally brought down by Jones at the 45. Gain of 4. Brings up 2nd and 6. Nearing the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Tampa Bay inside Toronto territory for the first time today. Brady, play action to Fournette, back to pass, looking to go deep, completes it to Cup inside the 30. And Cup brought down by Fuller to be a gain of 19 yards. Brady coming off that amazing game last week, 318 yards versus the New York Generals in the wild card playoff game. He was 25 of 36, 2 touchdowns. 1st and 10, ball at the Toronto 26, 91 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. Fournette up the middle, inside the 25, finally stopped by Guy at the 22. We're under a minute. Possibly time for one more play before the end of the quarter. Brady's going to move back into the pistol. Fournette's the lone setback. Brady with time, looking. Fires complete to Ridley inside the 10. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. And just like that, we're a point after away from a tie game. Brady stepped up into the pocket and hurls one to Ridley. Ridley, on the season, 71 receptions, 1,109 yards, 14 touchdowns. Scoring leader, non-kicker, and going to the All-Star selection. Take a look at that play again on the replay. Brady steps into the throw, gets it to Ridley. Ridley beats his man to the end zone. And point after attempt by Sanders is good. We got a tie game with just 6 seconds left to go in the first quarter. So the mood changer there on the Tampa sideline as the players get into their parkas and go next to those heaters. Deep kickoff to Duvernay at his own 1. Finally brought down at the Toronto 29. That's the end of the first quarter. We're tied. Tampa Bay 7, Toronto 7. As a reminder, the rest of our schedule in the divisional round later today, we have the Memphis Express taking on the Las Vegas Outlaws. Tomorrow, London Knights versus the Orlando Apollos, and then the Oakland Invaders against the St. Louis Stars. And then the winner of this one, if it's Tampa Bay, if Tampa Bay wins, they're either going to play at London or at Orlando. And then if it's the Toronto Hitmen, Toronto will stay here and entertain the London Knights or the Orlando Apollos. So we have to stay tuned to see what happens. Let's take a look at those first quarter statistics. Dominated by Toronto, time of possession. They had that long 8.5-minute drive there in the first quarter. But Tampa Bay comes back to tie the game. And look at that quarterback comparison between Herbert and Brady. This should be an interesting one moving forward. So after the kickoff and the end of the first quarter timeout, Toronto has the ball at their 29. Herbert will start his second possession, his first playoff game in the WFL. Play action to Gordon, going deep, looking for Beasley. And Beasley looks back at the official thinking he's going to get a defensive pass interference on Whitehead, but no flag coming out of the pocket there. Brings up 2nd and 10. Since the playoff format was changed back in the early 2000s, a 4 seed playing a 1 seed They've played each other 15 times, and this is a remarkable statistic. The 4 seed is 8-7, so just over 500. So the 4 seed is 8-7. 16th time we've had a 1 play a 4 seed. We'll also see it again tomorrow with the Oakland and St. Louis game. Gordon, the lone setback on 2nd and 10. He's going to get the handoff. Off tackle right to the 30, 35. Finally stopped by Diggs at the 41. Gain of 12 yards. Gordon on the day so far. 7 carries, 32 yards. 2 receptions for 19 yards. Brings up 1st and 10. Play action to Gordon. Herbert looking to go deep. Completes it this time to Beasley at the Tampa Bay 40. Brought down by Whitehead. This will be a gain of 21 yards. 1st and 10, Toronto. Great battle there going on between Beasley and Jameer Whitehead, as Beasley wins that battle and puts Toronto once again into Tampa Bay territory. Two tight end format for Herbert. Throw a short pass to Tanyan near the 40. He gets to about the 30. They'll mark him down at the 28. Kendricks with a tackle, and he's got enough for another 1st down. Toronto has the ball at the Tampa Bay 28. 13-11 to go, 2nd quarter. Looking to retake the lead. Herbert, 7 of 9 for 88 yards so far. Play action. Throws underneath the Gordon. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what as he's tackled down for a gain of a yard. Encroachment on the defense on Bosa, on Nick Bosa. So Toronto doing the math. 5 yards is better than 1, so they'll accept the penalty. Move the ball to the Tampa Bay 23 with 12:28 to go. Brings up 1st and 5. And Carlos Hyde's into the game now. Melvin Gordon getting a much-needed break there on the sideline. Again, no Frank Gore for Toronto, out with the neck injury. Hyde will get the carry. Gets a couple. Brought down by Jordan at the 21. Brings up 2nd and 3. Hyde again, off tackle left, close to the 1st down. Pulled down by Jones at the 17. Gain of 4. It is 1st down. Ball at the Tampa Bay 17. 11:41 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Two tight end format for Toronto. Throws over the middle to Tanyan. Tanyan near the 11. Whipped it down by Diggs at the 10. Gain of 6. Toronto into red zone territory. Toronto looking to regain the lead. Play action to Hyde. Herbert back to pass. Throws to Moore at the 5. Touchdown, Toronto. Moore with the reception. Herbert finds a wide open Moore inside the 5-yard line. And Toronto's retaken the lead. Zerline's kick is good. Toronto leads at 14-7 with 10:22 to go in the 1st half. Just a reminder to our baseball fans out there, we're going to be doing another Game of the Week Saturday special. This will be coming in from late August, August 26th, Boston Red Sox at the Chicago White Sox. Currently in our 67 replay, the Red Sox and the Tigers are tied for 1st in the American League The White Sox are within 8 games of Detroit, so this will be a very good game from Comiskey Park on Saturday. So make sure to subscribe. Check us out at the Replay Sports channel. Sign up, and you'll get notified when we go live with the broadcast or when you can stream it at your own leisure. Harris back to return for Tampa Bay. Another short kickoff. He's going to take it from about his own 10. Gets near midfield. Finally shoved out of bounds at the Tampa Bay 42. Great field position for Tampa Bay. And I think that's really the only criticism that you'd have to say right now for Toronto has been the not putting Tampa into bad field position. So Tampa Bay gets excellent field position again. Brady gets a short field to work with on his third possession. 10 minutes, 10 seconds left until halftime. Toronto leads at 14-7. Play action to Fournette. Brady back to pass. Completes it to Ridley inside Toronto territory. Howard with the stop at the Toronto 42. As we mentioned at the start of the broadcast, it is 14 degrees here in Toronto. Very cold. They've got the industrial heaters out there on the sidelines. They've got those seat warmers on the benches. The players are in those cloaks, those parkas. The coaches have their faces covered with the ski mask. Very interesting setting here at BMO Field in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay, just over 10 minutes to go in the first half. Fournette the lone setback. Brady in the pistol. Brady fires a screen intended for Fournette. That might have been picked off. So Toronto's going to challenge. And Toronto will win the challenge. Kwiatkowski gets the interception. And that is some breaking news. We'll take a look at the replay. Intended it for Fournette. Kwiatkowski dove for it. And the initial ruling was that he didn't secure the ball. But Ryan Dinwiddie, careful use of the replay challenge, does show the officials, and importantly the league office in New York, that Toronto does secure the ball. So not surprising, Toronto, with getting the turnover there, Toronto had 19 pass interceptions on defense. They led the league in pass interceptions. That's what makes them one of the top defenses in the league. 9:18 to go. Brady just shaking his head as he heads back to the sideline. And Toronto will get the ball again. This could be a turning point in the game here in the first half. Hyde still in the game at running back. Gordon still getting a breather there on the sideline. Don't think he's injured. Just they were using him a lot there in the first quarter. Play action to Hyde. Herbert back to pass. Completes to Beasley at midfield. Tripped up by Whitehead at the Tampa Bay 47. Herbert starting today 10 of 12, 118 yards. I can see why he would be a favorite or a finalist for Rookie of the Year. Toronto had so much admiration for this young man that they were willing to let Kirk Cousins walk and go to St. Louis. I formation behind Herbert. Ball at the Tampa Bay 47. Under 10 minutes to go, second quarter. Toronto leads. Hyde bumps out to the right side, knocked out by Ecubon at around the Tampa Bay 47. Line of scrimmage, so no gain. Second and 10. 8.5 minutes to go till halftime. Handoff to Hyde. There's a flag on the play. And once again, Nick Bosa is caught with jumping over the line before the snap. So there's a gain of 4 on the play, so again, they'll take the penalty. That'll be 5. Brings up 2nd and 5, nearing the halfway point of the second quarter. Hyde the lone setback. Herbert from the gun. Completes it to Beasley inside the 35. Tackled by Whitehead at the 34. 1st and 10. Beasley on the afternoon so far. 5 receptions, 68 yards. Herbert will stay in the pistol. Floats a screen out to Hyde in the backfield. Hyde's going to pick up the first down a little more. Finally tackled by Fackrell at the Tampa Bay 20. So Toronto once again inside the red zone. 14-yard pickup for Carlos Hyde. Under 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Brady picked off on the most recent Tampa Bay drive, and Toronto is looking to make dividends on that. Hyde still in at running back. Get the handoff off tackle left inside the 15. Finally brought down by Kendricks at the 11. He's a yard shy of the first down. 6:02 to go, second quarter. From the pistol, Herbert rolling right, looking toward the end zone, completes it to Brown inside the 5. Touchdown, A.J. Brown. And Justin Herbert does not look like a rookie, ladies and gentlemen. Touchdown number 2 for Herbert on the afternoon. Takes the snap, rolls right, finds his man, and Brown does the rest. Zerline for the point after. And don't look now, ladies and gentlemen, but the Toronto Hitmen, 21-7 lead over the Tampa Bay Bandits with 5:21 left to go in the first half. Another short kickoff to Harris at his own 5. He'll finally be stopped at the 25, but there was a flag on the play, and this one's going against Tampa Bay. There was an illegal block. Ball will be taken back to the Tampa Bay 10. 5:11 to go in the first half. Tampa Bay has been penalized 4 times for 30 yards already today. Brady back into the game, I formation behind him. Handoff to Fournette, off tackle right. Gets a couple yards. Scratch that. They give him 1 yard. So tackled by Kareem at the 11. Brings up 2nd and 9 with about 5 minutes left to go before halftime. Two tight end formation for Brady. He's back to pass. Fires, looking for Higbee. But the pass is incomplete. Amos was there on the coverage. And here comes 3rd and 9 for Tampa Bay. And that Toronto crowd in that section of the end zone is really starting to get loud. Brady from the gun, back to pass, looking for a man, and I think he was trying for Renfro there, but Renfro could not climb the steps there to get that one. 3 and out for Tampa Bay. Brady back to the sidelines. Punting situation for Tampa Bay. Erickson near midfield. This can be good field position for Toronto. Takes it from his own 49. He'll signal for the fair catch. They'll mark the ball at the 50-yard line. Fantastic field position for Toronto. Hyde still in the game for Toronto. Play action. Herbert back to pass. Fires deep for more inside the 35. Finally stopped by Jones at the Tampa Bay 33. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go. And Toronto is on the hunt for more points. Gordon back into the game. He'll go off tackle right. Finally whipped down by Diggs at the 24. Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. Under 3.5 to go here in the second quarter. Toronto, the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, 11-3 record, are leading by 14 over the Tampa Bay Bandits, and they are looking to put up more points. Gordon, off tackle left, picks up the first down. Jones with the tackle at the Tampa Bay 18. We are nearing the 2-minute warning. Herbert moves to the pistol. Back to pass, and he's under pressure and brought down by Robinson. A sack, and that's really the first time we've seen Tampa Bay really get to the rookie quarterback, and that's going to bring up the 2-minute warning. That play seemed to energize the Tampa Bay defense as they go to the sideline for the 2-minute warning. Toronto leads at 21-7. Both teams have their full complement of timeouts, and Toronto will get the second half kickoff to start the third quarter. Toronto, empty backfield behind Herbert. He's in the pistol. Back to pass. Fires near sideline to Beasley at the 20. Knocked out of bounds by Whitehead at the Tampa Bay 17. A pickup of 5 brings up 3rd down and 9. Under 2 minutes to go. Tampa Bay here hoping to hold Toronto to at least a field goal. And then Tom Brady getting the ball back with 3 timeouts left and over a minute. An opportunity to score. Herbert calling out the signals. Back to pass. Looking. Completes it to Beasley inside the 10. And he's going to be just shy of the first down. Just shy of the first down. And Toronto will go for the field goal here. Greg Zuerlein comes in from about 27 yards. Make it 25. The kick is good. So Toronto does get 3 points out of the deal. They lead at 24-7. Tom Brady and the Bandits will get the ball back with over a minute to go and all 3 other timeouts left to use. Try to at least narrow it to 10 points. Harris with the return gets a good one. Breaks several tackles and is finally stopped at the Toronto 48. Wow. Again, really the only thing bad that you'd have to say about Toronto in this game so far is their special teams and how horrible the tackling has been on special teams. So Tom Brady really gets a Christmas Day present today, it being Christmas Day here in Toronto, the date that we're playing the game on the schedule, with some excellent field position here. Let's see if the Bandits can cash in. Empty backfield behind Brady. Looking to throw. And the ball is batted down at the line by Smith. Brings up 2nd and 10. 1:15 left until halftime. Brady on the day, just 5 of 10, 75 yards, and the 1 interception. Back to pass. Looking to go deep. Oh, he had Renfro there, but it was overthrown. Incomplete. 3rd and 10 for Tampa Bay. Brady looking. Completes it to Cup inside the 45. He's going to be brought down by Poole at the Toronto 42. It's 4th and 4. Tampa Bay will go for it. Need to get a touchdown here to try to cut the lead to 10 points at halftime. Tampa Bay taking their time. 1:03 left to go until halftime. Brady back to pass under pressure. And he had to fire it to Ridley. Winovich was in Brady's face as he got rid of it there. Turnover on downs. And with 28 seconds left, we'll see what Toronto does here. They empty out the backfield, so it looks like they're going to throw here. Herbert from the pistol, back to pass, completes to Beasley at the 50. Brought down immediately by Whitehead. That's his 10th tackle of the day, and a quick timeout by Toronto. I believe the thinking here by Ryan Dinwiddie and his offensive coordinator here is they don't want Brady to have any shot of a comeback here in Toronto. So the clock stops with 22 seconds left. Herbert, 17 of 19, 197 yards on the day. 4 wide receivers set for Toronto. Back to pass with time. Looking. Pass is deflected and almost intercepted. But back at the line of scrimmage, there's a flag. Roughing the passer on Hill. Not what Tampa Bay needed. And Brian Leftwich is just disgusted. He cannot believe that happened. They had deflected the pass. They had knocked the pass down. All for naught. Hill drilled Herbert after the throw. Well after the throw. So 13 seconds. Well within the field goal range for Zerline. So Toronto probably will take one more shot here. I think it's going to have to be a short one. Try to improve the chances for Zerline. Herbert, quick pass, near sideline to Moore. Moore's going to try to get out of bounds. He does. Moore gets out of bounds, stops the clock with 10 seconds left. The ball be placed at the Tampa Bay 27. Zerline's going to come out to kick the field goal to make it a 20-point game for the Hitmen. Good snap hold, but the kick sails wide right. Zerline from 44 yards, no good. 5 seconds left for Tampa Bay. And all Tom Brady can do here is just kneel down and take it to the dressing room for halftime and have a talk. And that's what they're going to do. So that'll end the first half. And what a first half by the Toronto Hitmen. They lead at 24-7 over the Tampa Bay Bandits. They'll get the ball to start the second half. Later today, we continue our divisional round with, from the Western Conference, Memphis Express taking on the Las Vegas Outlaws. This will be the first postseason meeting between these two teams. They met during the regular season. Memphis with the shutout, defeating Las Vegas 17-0 at Las Vegas back in week 13. So a fresh wound there for Las Vegas, one they definitely want to avenge. That'll be later today. Two versus a 3 seed there in the Western Conference. Then tomorrow, we're back east. London versus Orlando, another 2 versus 3 seed. And that one, last time these two teams met was in 2018 at Wembley Stadium. London beat Orlando 31-20. But London also holds the edge in postseason play. They defeated Orlando back in almost 10 years ago, 22-16 in overtime in the Eastern Wild Card game back in 2012. And then the final game of the divisional round, a 4 versus 1 seed, Oakland at St. Louis. Of course, Oakland edged out Detroit in that game to end the wild card round last week. They are visiting St. Louis. St. Louis will be without the running back Ezekiel Elliott. Hamstring injury. Looks like it'll be another 2 weeks before he would be ready to play. So St. Louis, led by Kirk Cousins, and of course Oakland, led by the phenomenal Patrick Mahomes. And then if everything holds the way it is here, it'll be the Toronto Hitmen playing host to either the London Knights or the Orlando Apollos in the Eastern Conference Championship. Last conference championship appearance for Toronto was 3 years ago, back in 2018. So if the score line holds and Toronto is victorious next Sunday, they will be playing for the right to go to Los Angeles, to go to the Pantheon Bowl. Let's take a look at those first half statistics. And again, domination there by Toronto. Tampa Bay's had a turnover. And look at that time of possession. Toronto, 20 minutes, 38 seconds to Tampa Bay's 9 minutes, 22 seconds. Net offense, 261 to 102. Herbert having a phenomenal day. 18 of 20, 201 yards, 2 touchdowns. Melvin Gordon, 9 carries, 44 yards and a touchdown. Cole Beasley, 8 receptions, 94 yards on the day. So Tampa Bay does have their work cut out for them. Defense needs to make a stop here to start the second half, and then Brady and company need to start getting their offense clicking here. So both teams have come back out to start the second half. Again, if you're just joining us, it is a very cold 14 degrees here at BMO Field in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It's Christmas Day 2021, and the teams are providing us a great Christmas Day present of football. Sanders tees it up for Tampa Bay. Duvernay is the deep man. Erickson and King will be short. Duvernay takes it inside his own 5, finally brought down at the Toronto 25. Toronto filled with a lot of amazing players. We mentioned Herbert, possible Rookie of the Year winner. Xavier Howard is up for Defensive Player of the Year with his 8 interceptions, leading the league. Smith, 10 sacks, all-star selection. Amos, also safety for Toronto. He's going to be an all-star selection as well. So see if Toronto can keep the ball rolling here in their domination of Tampa Bay. Gordon the lone setback. Play action. Herbert's going to go long, but Moore can't pick it up. He was going to dive for it near the 30, but can't pick it up, so it brings up second down. Toronto will go to their 12 formation. 1 running back, 2 tight ends. back to pass. Fires a short pass to Tanyan. He gets near the 30. Gain of 5. Tanyan on the day, 4 receptions, 33 yards, brings up 3rd and 5. Quick look at third down conversions for both teams. Tampa Bay is 1 of 4. Toronto, 3 for 4 on third down. Tampa Bay needs a stop here. From the gun, Herbert, with time, completes it to Beasley at the 35. Another catch for Cole Beasley. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving and move the chains for the Hitmen, if I can say that. Gordon from the I formation gets the handoff, is off tackle left, gets a couple, tackled by Sue at the Toronto 39. Just underway here, third quarter. Hitmen with a 24-7 lead over Tampa Bay. Gordon has 10 carries for 46 yards today. He'll go off tackle right on this one. Gets to about the 46. 7-yard gain before that hit by Ebucam. Brings up 3rd and 1 for Toronto. Gordon will stay in the game. Bring in the short yardage package. Gordon trying to get that first down. Tripped up by Bose at the 49 of Toronto. It is a first down. Another fresh set of downs for Toronto. Bad news for Tampa Bay's defense. Play action. Herbert with time. Throws to Cook, but it's incomplete. Incomplete to the tight end Cook. Brings up 2nd and 10. From the pistol, Herbert, penalty flag. And the pass is incomplete, but Diggs will be called for defensive pass interference. So defensive pass interference on Diggs. And it'll be an automatic first down for Toronto. That's the 6th penalty for Tampa Bay. Toronto has not been penalized in this game so far. Herbert, screen to Gordon in the backfield. He's going to pick up 3, tackled by Fackrell at the Tampa Bay 43. 11:13 to go. Toronto taking the second half kickoff, and they're on the move. This will be the 10th play of the drive. Herbert with time. Completes it to Cook at the 40. Brought down at the 35. Make that the 34. First down, Toronto. 10.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. And that first down statistics. Toronto, 23 first downs. Tampa Bay, just 4. My. Herbert back to pass. Completes it to Tanya near the 25. Tripped up by Diggs. 9:52 to go. And I guess you could say the Ryan Dinwiddie strategy for Toronto is to keep Tom Brady on the sideline. If he's on the sideline, their offense can't do anything to you. I formation behind Herbert. Pitch right to Gordon. He's hitting the backfield. Shaq Barrett hits him at the 29. Brings up 3rd and 5. We're under the 10-minute mark to go here, third quarter. Toronto has had the ball since the start of the third quarter. Herbert with time, looking for Valdez-Scantling, but it's incomplete. Overthrown, brings up 4th and 5. So a long drive. Looks like it's going to have to come down to a field goal. Remember, Zerline missed right before halftime. He'll attempt one again. This one's right down the middle from 46 yards out. And Toronto with a 20-point lead over Tampa Bay. 27-7 with 8:29 left to go here in the third quarter. Harris back to return for Tampa Bay. Short kickoff. Clement will return it this time. Toronto kicking away from Harris. Clement will get the ball out to the Tampa Bay 35. 8:20 to go. Brady comes out to lead the offense to start the third quarter for Tampa Bay. He's only 6 of 13 for 81 yards today. His opponent, Justin Herbert, has put on a clinic. Two tight end formation for Tampa Bay. Flag on the play as Brady throws incomplete. But Higbee, someone was grabbing a face mask there. It was Smith. So automatic 15 yards. First called penalty on Toronto this afternoon. So definitely a break for Tampa Bay. They're down by 3 scores. They'll stay in the 12 package. Brady with time. Another flag down. Completes the pass to Ridley. But this is going to be offensive pass interference on Ridley. And Ridley cannot believe it. He is trying to find out from the referee, Ron Torbert, why that was so. So the ball will be moved back to the Tampa Bay 40. It brings up 1st and 20. 8:07 left to go in the third quarter. Brady shifts to the pistol formation. Fournette's the lone setback. Back to pass. Dumps a screen off to Fournette at the 40. Gets to about the 50. So a pickup of 11 yards before being dragged down by Fuller. Ball will be placed at the Toronto 49. We're nearing the halfway point of the third quarter. Time will soon become a factor for Tampa Bay. Brady again from the pistol. Has protection. Looking for Cup, but it's broken up by Fuller. Incomplete. The Toronto defense has been really giving Brady fits there today. Brings up 3rd and 9. Man in motion. Looking. Fires underneath the Renfro, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th and 9. And Brady's telling the punting unit, stay on the sideline. So they're going to go for it on 4th and 9. They're down by 20 points. 7 minutes, 5 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Sense of urgency here for Tampa Bay. Brady with time. And it's picked off by Howard. Howard jumps the route intended for Ridley and makes the interception. Xavier Howard had 8 interceptions on the regular season to lead the league. He's a nominee for Defensive Most Valuable Player going to the All-Star game, and he just made an incredible interception. Let's take a look at that one again. Just an ill-advised pass there by Brady, thinking he could probably overthrow Howard, but Howard had other thoughts in mind. So another turnover for Tampa Bay. Just under 7 minutes to go. Toronto will get the ball at their own 33. Herbert dumps a screen pass, and it falls incomplete. He's looking to throw a screen to Gordon, but it's incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. Brady having a rare off day today. 7 of 17, 92 yards, and 2 interceptions. Herbert from the pistol completes a short pass to Tunyon. There's a flag on the play. And there's another penalty on Bosa. This time it's roughing the passer. Nick Bosa has been penalized 3 times today. And that one's a costly one. That's going to move the ball inside Tampa Bay territory to the Tampa 46. 8 penalties for 75 yards for Tampa Bay today. I formation behind Herbert. 6.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Toronto firmly in control of this one. Gordon off tackle right. Dragged down by Epicam at the Tampa Bay 42. Gordon, 14 carries, 56 yards on the day. Gordon, pitch right, looking for a hole. Gets to about the 38. Bosa with the tackle. Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 2. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Herbert from the pistol, back to pass. Completes it to Brown inside the 30. He's got a first down. Brown tackled by Moore at the Tampa Bay 27. 1st and 10, Toronto. Toronto, 327 yards in total offense. Tampa Bay, 113 today. Numbers just tell the story in addition to what we're seeing on the scoreboard. And Tampa Bay saw something they didn't like, so the defense calls timeout. Stops the clock with 4:47 left to go. For those of you that are new viewers of the World Football League, Tampa Bay, one of the charter members of the league. Their last league championship appearance was 1982. They defeated Chicago in a game played at the Houston Astrodome. They have yet to come back. They lost to this Toronto team in the Eastern Conference Championship back in 2018. Bringing in Tom Brady a year ago was hoped to get Tampa Bay over the hump and back into the Pantheon Bowl. And it looks like it might be another year for this franchise. So after the timeout, we'll reset. Ball's at the Tampa Bay 27. It's 1st and 10 for Toronto. 4:47 left to go, third quarter. Hyde in the game at running back. He's had 4 carries for 15 yards. Going to take this one up the middle. He's met at the line by Jordan, who spins him down. No gain. Brings up 2nd and 10. Herbert back to pass. Completes a short pass to Tunyon at the 20. Near the first down. Tackled by Diggs. That's Diggs' 10th tackle of the day. So ball at the Tampa Bay 17. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. And Toronto is inside the red zone once again. For Toronto, this is they've had 5 visits into the red zone so far. Hyde the lone setback. Herbert in trouble. Takes off. He's so close to the first down. And he got it. He's got it. There is an injury on the play. Risner heads to the sidelines, indicating a groin injury there, it looks like, as he's talking to the medical staff there. Anyway, first and goal now for Toronto. 3:18 left. And this one might be the final nail hammered into the coffin on Tampa Bay. Hyde remains in at running back. Hyde will get the handoff. Into the 5, touchdown. Toronto in cruise control now, as they have the Tampa Bay Bandits on the ropes. Zerline's point after is good. And with 3:09 left in the third quarter, the Toronto Hitmen look to be making some plans for hosting the Eastern Conference Championship next week. This franchise are 0-2 when it comes to league championship / Pantheon Bowls. They lost back in 2001 and then again 2018. That game, that monumental, memorable game against Chicago, the game which Cam Newton dove over the line to win the game for Chicago. Toronto trying to get back. They are a step closer today. Harris awaits the kickoff, and this is going to go out of the end zone for a touchback. Boy, they're really going to be doing a lot of talking in the offseason about this game for Tampa. What went wrong? And I think the Toronto defense, which against the pass, they are a difficult bunch to deal with. Brady back into the pistol now. Looking to get something started here for Tampa Bay. Short pass to Cup. He's at the 30. He's got the first down. Finally tackled by Smith at the 34. Brady's going to go to a hurry-up offense here. Try to get something going here. Late stages of the third quarter. Back to pass. Over the middle, McLaurin. He's got a first down. Gain of 11. Another first down for Tampa Bay. They hurry up again to the line. Gets the snap off in time. Throws underneath to Fournette, who's tackled immediately by Kwiatkowski. It's a gain of 1. Brings up 2nd and 9. Brady staying with the no huddle. Looking over the middle, incomplete. He was looking for Cup there. That'll stop the clock with 1:41. Toronto can finally change out some players here for 3rd and 9. Brady from the gun. Back to pass. Looking for Ridley, but he can't hang on. Howard with the tackle there. It's incomplete. Brings up 4th and 9. And once again, Brady and the offense stay out on the field. They trail 34-7. 1:37 left in the third quarter. need to get to the Toronto 45. Brady back to pass. Completes it to Cup. He's got the first down. Finally spun down by Poole at the Toronto 42. So they convert on fourth down. And again, Brady hurries them to the line. Fires short over to Ridley, but it's incomplete. Howard with some good coverage there. Jensen struggling to get up, but he's going to be okay. They'll stick with the no huddle. A minute left in the third quarter. Pass complete to Ridley at the 35. Immediately stopped by Howard. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Tampa Bay in the no huddle. Brady looking for Ridley again. As a bad throw. He overthrew Ridley. Clock stops at 13 seconds. Brings up 4th and 3. 4th and 3. No look at the field goal unit. They are going to go for it again on fourth down. Brady back to pass. Completes it to McLaurin at the 30. First down. Fuller tackles him, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. In a game so far being dominated by Toronto, Brady trying to initiate some form of last stand to get Tampa Bay on the scoreboard. They have 15 minutes left to go here in the divisional round. We take a look at the third quarter statistics, and again, the answer is just Toronto. You look at every category there. Tampa Bay's also hurt themselves with penalties. 8 penalties for 75 yards. 2 turnovers. Both of those at the hands of Tom Brady. 15 minutes to go for Toronto. Hold on to win. They host the Eastern Conference Championship next weekend here at BMO Field. Tampa Bay trying to engineer a great comeback. Brady brings the offense back out. Ball's at the Toronto 29, 1st and 10. From the pistol, Brady back to pass. Looking for McLaurin, but it's incomplete. Out of bounds, brings up 2nd and 10. Brady, 13 of 28 for 143 yards today. 12th play of the drive coming up. Brady with time. Pass complete to McLaurin at the 25. Just a gain of 5. Fuller spins him down immediately to stop him. Brings up 3rd and 5. Ball at the Toronto 24. Brady looking, completes it to Cup in stride at the 15. But hold everything. This one might be coming back. This one may have been incomplete. Dinwiddie's going to challenge it. But the ruling on the field stands. Cup did secure the ball. He makes an amazing catch at the Toronto 15. It is 1st and 10 Tampa Bay. Brady looking for 6 points here. He's in trouble. He's flush from the pocket. Finally tackled by King at the 14. He just does avoid the sack. They'll officially credit him with a 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. Brady looking. Completes it to Cup at the 10. Nailed by Poole, gain of 5. Cup on the day, 8 receptions, 83 yards. 3rd and 4. From the pistol, Brady with time. Looking for Cup, but it's deflected by Smith. Another 4th down. On the day, Tampa Bay 2 of 4 on 4th down. They need 6 points here. Field goal will not help them. 17th play of the drive. Brady back to pass. Completes it to Ridley. Touchdown. Brady to Ridley. And they've breathed some life into Tampa Bay. A long drive does pay off. Sanders will try to make it a 20-point deficit. And the point after is good. 12:28 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Toronto leads at 34-14. Toronto looking for a possible onside. Erickson, member of the hands team, comes up with it at the Toronto 49. Special teams coordinator did send out the hands team. They were thinking that might be a possibility, and it was. So Toronto gets the ball near midfield to start their first possession of the 4th quarter. Gordon back in at the running back for Toronto. 15 carries, 60 yards, 3 receptions for 22 yards. Play action. Herbert back to pass. Completes to Beasley. Beasley into Tampa Bay territory. That'll be his 10th catch of the day. Stopped at the Tampa Bay 39 by Whitehead. Beasley and Whitehead exchanging a lot of Christmas greetings there today. Herbert nearing the 300-yard mark and passing. Throws a screen to Gordon in the backfield. He gets a couple. Tackled by Fackrell at the 37, brings up 2nd and 8. Herbert back pass again. Completes it to Beasley at the 25. 1st down. 13-yard reception. That's 11 catches, 126 yards for Beasley. Herbert now 29 of 35, 288 yards on the day. Ball's at the Tampa Bay 24, 10 minutes, 49 seconds left to go. Another score here might just do it. I formation behind Herbert. Gordon will get the call. He's met behind the line of scrimmage by Hendricks. Whips him down at the 24. No gain. Herbert moves to the pistol. Empty backfield. Looking long. Going for the end zone. Pass was intended, it looked like, for Brown, but Moore was all over him, and there's no defensive pass interference on that one. They let that one go. We're under 10 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 10 coming up. Herbert back to pass again. Ball tipped to the line, but Beasley makes the catch inside the 20. It's going to be short of the 1st down. 12th reception on the day for Beasley. He is ever so close to a playoff record. The playoff record for most receptions, 15. Eric Moulds did it back in 2001 for Atlanta, and Deshaun Jackson did it for Los Angeles back in 2014. So he is just a few receptions away from tying or breaking that record. 4th and 1. And another field goal attempt by Greg Zuerlein. On the day so far, Zuerlein has completed 2 field goals. And he misses this one. 32-yard attempt. That's his second miss on the day. So Tampa Bay gets the ball at their own 22 with 8:41 to go. You kind of think maybe Toronto should have gone for that one. So Brady says, "Thank you very much. We'll take that." Empty backfield behind Brady. He'll line up in the pistol formation. Back to pass with time. Completes it to McLaurin at the 27. Finally brought down by Fuller at the 28. 8.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Tampa Bay, no huddle. They hurry back to the line. Gets the play off in time. Another pass to Coop. He has a first down. Pushed out of bounds at the Tampa Bay 32. It's a first down. 9th reception of the day for Cooper Kupp. Brady again from the shotgun. Over the middle, picked off. Antoine Winfield brought down at the 21-yard line. 3rd interception of the day by Tom Brady. Winfield picked it clean at the 35 and finally tackled at the Toronto 21. My goodness. And they're really whooping it up here in Toronto. 7:57 left to go, and you got to think that's probably it. That was Tampa Bay's last chance. Play action. Herbert with time. Over the middle to Brown. He's inside the 10. And that pass will put Herbert over the 300-yard passing mark. 310 yards, 31 of 38. Catch by Brown. Puts the ball at the Tampa Bay 8. 7:48 left to go. I formation behind Herbert. Gordon will get the call. Off tackle right. 5. Touchdown. Touchdown number 2 on the day for Melvin Gordon. And again, the great blocking there by that Toronto offensive line. Toronto leads it 41-14 with just over 7 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. What a jubilant sideline there on the Toronto sideline. And what a day for Justin Herbert. 31 of 38, 310 yards. 2 touchdowns. Gordon has 2 touchdowns. And that defense and the job they've done on Tampa Bay today. Short kickoff to Harris from his own 5. Finally brought down near the 40, but flag is thrown and Ronald Torbert will announce holding against Tampa Bay. Illegal block. Ball will be brought back to the Tampa Bay 7. So if you're Tampa Bay, it's kind of hard not to be thinking about next season. Brady will be back, and you'll be thinking about some of the changes that'll need to be made to help on defense and on offense. They were another step closer. They didn't make the playoffs last season with him at the helm. They get to the playoffs this season, make it to the divisional round. So definitely beginning the planning for off season. I think number 1 is Byron Leftwich having that interim tag taken off of him, make him head coach, I think will be a good first move. Three wide receivers set for Tampa Bay. Higbee moves to the slot. And Brady, engulfed by the rush. Winovich gets the sack. And that is the first sack of the day of Brady. And it has just been that kind of day for Tampa. .650 to go in the fourth quarter. Fournette gets the carry. He's close to a first down. They'll give him the first down. A 12-yard carry for Fournette, a rare carry. He's only carried the ball 7 times for 34 yards today. Gives Tampa Bay a first down and some better breathing room there on their side of the field. They'll empty out the backfield now on 1st and 10. Brady back to pass. Looking for Higbee, incomplete. Ball was a little bit short of him and bounced before it got to Higbee. It brings up 2nd and 10 with 5:21 left. Brady back again. Completes it to Cup at the 25. Poole brings him down at the Tampa Bay 25, brings up 3rd and 2. Brady looking, fires incomplete. And that might be the last play for Tampa Bay. Nope, Brady's going to keep him out there again. I'm going down with the ship here. There's no quit in the Tampa Bay Bandits. 4th and 2, they trail 41-14, 4:30 left to go. Have 2 timeouts left plus the 2-minute warning. Going forward on 4th down again. Brady, under a little bit of pressure, completes the pass to Cup. He's near the 30-yard line. Gets the first down. They're going to mark him down at the Tampa Bay 28. Clock stops with 4:27 left to go. Brady is a competitor, that's for sure. Fresh set of downs for Tampa Bay. Brady from the gun. In trouble. Flushed from the pocket. Finally spun down by Smith at the 32. A gain of 4 yards. 4:16 left. He's going to hurry him up. No huddle here. Back to pass. Under pressure again. Looking for Ridley, but it's deflected by Howard at the last moment. Clock will stop with 3:57. Brings up 3rd and 6. With time, Brady completes to McLaurin at the 35. Short of the first down by 2 yards, 4th and 2. And surprise, surprise, Tampa Bay is going to go for it again. And this one's complete to McLaurin at the 45. He's going to go the distance. No, he's tackled. Poole with the touchdown-saving tackle inside the 15-yard line. And that was a 51-yard pass reception. Where had that been all day? McLaurin makes the catch at the 50, and then he's off to the races. Poole doesn't give up on it and gets the stop. Knocked him out of bounds at about the Toronto 13. 3:10 left to go here in the game. Empty backfield behind Brady. Looking. Fires near side to Ridley at the 10. Stopped by Howard at the Toronto 9. No huddle. They'll move quickly to the line. Brady back to pass, looking end zone for Cup, but Fuller was on the coverage. Incomplete, stops the clock with 2:43 to go, 3rd and 6. They need to get to the Toronto 3-yard line to pick up a first down. Back to pass. Brady looking for Cup, but it's overthrown. Incomplete. 4th and 6. 2:40 to go. This may be it for Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay not giving up. Brady back to pass. Look at Cup, had it. Oh, he dropped it. Cup looked like he had it there at the goal line, and then he dropped it. Turnover on downs for Tampa Bay, and that is probably it. Toronto fans across the stadium celebrating. First-year head coach Ryan Dinwiddie leads them to an 11-3 regular season record. They get the number 1 seed. Everybody beforehand had thought this was going to be the London Knights once again, winning the Metropolitan Division, getting the number 1 seed, but Toronto stuck with it despite losing some key players like safety or cornerback Josh Norman, wide receiver Odell Beckham with the broken foot, and others. But Toronto has found a way to win in advance, and they will be hosting the Eastern Conference Championship next weekend. Now it's just closing out this game. Gordon will get the handoff, plunges into the line, met by Sue at the 9, and that'll be the last play to the 2-minute warning. Toronto's last playoff appearance was 2019. They lost the Eastern wildcard game to the eventual league champion Philadelphia. Herbert hands off to Gordon again. He'll go into the right side of the line. Stopped by Bosa at the 10. Brings up 3rd and 9. Toronto not taking, they're taking their time to run the play here. Tampa Bay not going to use any timeouts here. Gordon in the I formation. They'll run the ball again here. Gets 4 yards. They'll bring up 4th and 5. And I think Herbert's going to make his way over to Ron Torbert, and he's going to say, look, I'm going to call time out right about here. And Torbert says, good. So the clock will stop at the 26-second mark. Toronto has 1 timeout remaining, if that means anything. At this point, I think both teams and everybody wants to get back into their dressing room where it's warm. It's a 14-degree at kickoff here at BMO Field in Toronto. Got to be the coldest game ever played in WFL history. So there will be a punt here. Bailey's going to kick this one deep. I think this is Bailey's first punt of the day. Renfro will take it from his own 40 and finally be tackled by Rankins at the Tampa Bay 45. 21 seconds left. Tom Brady comes out. Be a kneel down formation, and that's going to do it for Tampa Bay. They went 8-6 on the season. They got the 4th seed. An amazing game against New York last week. Dominated the Generals. But they met their match here today against Toronto. Brady with the kneel down. Tosses the football to Ronald Torbert, the referee. And that's going to do it. Toronto advances to the Eastern Conference Championship A final score, Toronto 41, Tampa Bay 14. Your MVP of the game, Toronto quarterback Justin Herbert. He'll finish the day 31 of 38, 310 yards, 2 touchdowns. So the Toronto Hitmen advance to the Eastern Conference Championship. They will play host to either the London Knights or the Orlando Apollos. The winner of tomorrow's other Eastern Divisional game will travel here to BMO Field to take on Toronto. Also, don't forget, baseball action coming along soon as well. We'll have another 1967 replay, Boston Red Sox versus the Chicago White Sox, late August 1967. Catch this and other games on the Replay Sports Channel, YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe and check us out. Again, I've been Glenn Walker. Thank you for joining us. See you at our next game, Memphis versus Las Vegas, coming soon. Have a great night.